Hey everybody, this is John Rice, aka the LEXpert, and I'm doing a video tour for you today out in the convertible on probably one of the last mid 50-degree days we're going to have in 2012. One of my favorite things about Andover Hill is just the feel of the neighborhood. You know, all the houses are kept up, the sidewalks are nice, trees are old enough to add a little bit of character. And it's just one of those places you feel pretty good about going for a walk after you get home from work, or letting your kids run around and play if you got them. But you know what? I'm not in Andover Hills right now. I'm in a neighborhood called Gleneagles. And this section here of Gleneagles reminds me so much of Andover Hills. That's why I bring up the comparison. Just for reference, since Gleneagles is such a huge neighborhood, I'm going to limit the scope of this video to just the part of Gleneagles that's between Polo Club, Barrington, Sunningdale, and Scottish Trace. That's where I am right now. A lot of these same houses were built at about the same time by the same builders as the ones in Andover Hills. Now, Gleneagles is a neighborhood that back when the bubble burst and prices were dropping, it was on my do not buy radar. Mainly because the values were dropping faster than other neighborhoods. However, now that we're seeing the market recover, I'm noticing that the prices, some of these houses are getting what I consider darn good money. So I'm putting it back on my thumbs up list. It's always had a good location, and it does have some unique qualities that I'll get to in a second. But yeah, I'd give it a thumbs up now. I think it's a solid investment. We've weathered the storm. I'm at the end of a road called Dunn Hill, and one of my favorite things about Gleneagles is all the green space they've got out here. Andover Hills does have a golf course, but not everybody wants to live on a golf course. Nobody minds backing up to this. There's a lot of green space. The houses you're seeing the back of now, that is on Sunningdale, and Shaker Run has a lot of green space. One side of Caversham Park has a lot of green space. And this area is my favorite right here. There's this little pond, although it's got the green slime across it now. But just look at all the trees that you see here. I really dig that. And it's these ones that have these unique lots that seem to bring the best money. In fact, let me circle around here. This one with the pool, you can see the back of it right in there. A couple of those on that street have sold for between $300 and $350. And when they came on the market, I was like, oh, they're never going to get that kind of money. And then they sold real quick for top dollar. So that just shows me that this neighborhood's recovering, and that, you know, people want these lots. I am just on the other side of where I was a minute ago. I want to show you the fronts of some of these houses. I've been in several of them over here, and I really like the green space. I'm getting ready to pull up on Sunningdale, which is probably the nicest street in the whole neighborhood, and those are the ones with the prices are the best. You know, no neighborhood is all blue sky. There's negative to every neighborhood, and I guess this one, there's probably two negatives. You are close to the interstate. You will hear a little bit of noise, but unfortunately that's true for just about any house in the 40509 area, because the interstate runs right through it. And then another negative is the school district is not as popular as, you know, Andover Hills. That's one reason the prices are still a little lower than Andover Hills. This house right here, while I'm there, that just sold for just a hair over $300. Finished basement, I think it was like 3,500 square feet, had a pool, backs to that green space. That's strong money for over here, and it's happening more and more. So that's why this neighborhood's on my thumbs up list. So anyway, getting back to the negatives, that's about it. I don't want to bash any school, because all schools have good kids, in them, but this is a neighborhood that I've never had a buyer say, oh, I want to be in that district like I have others, and that is what I base my opinion on, because that does affect values of property, unfortunately. But anyway, coming up to some more green space here. Look at the back of that one. That one's pretty neat. A lot of these houses are, 2,200 square feet. Some of them don't have basements, some do. Might get up to 2,600 square feet of finished above grade space, and then some of them have unfinished basements. Some of them have finished basements that might blow it up to about 4,000. The values out here probably go from about 200 to 350, but for 350, you better back to some green space and have a swimming pool. So that is about it. Like I said, a few years ago, this neighborhood, I was giving it a thumbs down. Now I'm giving it a thumbs up. It's really kind of surprised me how well it's rebounded. Alright, that was it for Gleneagles. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Sorry I was rambling a little bit. Kind of hard to shift gears in this Mustang and make a video and talk. Hope you enjoyed it.